Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Hug Nation. Welcome to Love Morning. I am John Halcyon, and this is our daily practice of gratitude. I got to tell you, I did not wake up feeling full of gratitude. I woke up with a little bit of dread about this day, so I am practicing my gratitude now. I'm falling into the kind of the most brute force gratitude is like comparison and be like, well, at least I'm not in prison. Compare yourself to something that is like, oh, at least I'm not being human trafficked. So I guess I have lots to be grateful for. I have choices, all sorts of things that I can choose to do today. Good morning, Gerbat. Good morning. Yeah, I woke up with just a bunch of stuff. Like I got a notice last night. I got a call from the storage unit that the Hugmobile got broken into again. And that was something that wasn't even on my radar. Like I knew I hadn't visited it in about a month. And so I was like hoping that it wasn't leaking or anything, but to know it's been broken into. And they said, yeah, the door was open and we went in there and there was a cat in there. I'm like, oh God, that means there's like, I'm sure it's, no, I won't say I'm sure. There's a good chance that it's got animal urine at the least in there. And that is just such a, so now I'm like, gotta figure out how I'm gonna deal with that. I put my car up for sale yesterday, so I got to deal with that. I'm leaving town tomorrow. We're getting the ceilings scraped, so I have to. If you notice, there's things on the wall been taken out. I got a ladder back there, trying to get this house ready for construction, and we're not going to be here, so I got to try to get everything ready and communicate with the guy who's coming today and make sure everything's right. And yeah, but I'm grateful. I've also been, my back's been really not in a good state, and I'm a little worried but I'm grateful that my eyesight works. I'm grateful that my immune system seems to be working. I'm grateful that I have technology like this. I'm grateful that we can connect in this moment. Grateful for my partnership with Lisa. Grateful for the resources that I have to deal with things, such as the ceiling scraping and the fixing the roof or the leak. What a gift to be able to deal with those and not just live with them. So I am so much to be grateful for. Thank you, Gerbat. Good morning, Race Blade. Good morning, Juan. Anybody else want to share anything that they are feeling grateful for? So speaking of consistency, Gerbat, I've got a flight tomorrow at 7 a.m. So I will be offline probably through the weekend because I'm going to be staying in a room with like 5 people, and I don't know what kind of internet access or if I'll have ability to broadcast in the mornings. Yeah, in fact, the next morning I'm on breakfast duty. So yeah, so I will see you next week after today. Gerbot says, dealing with some adversity myself at work and with a busted wheel. Oh man. But grateful for good friends, our regular Tuesday meetups, and their wise counsel. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Gerbot. Enjoy the time away, says Gerbot. Thanks. I think I will. I think I do have a little bit of, just general anxiety about traveling. I think often when I'm traveling with Lisa, we have a room, even when we're doing a retreat or she's doing a retreat, we have a room, and there's like an ability to just kind of retreat within the retreat in our room. And we're going to be sharing a room, 5 people in a room. And so I guess that kind of also made me feel a little bit like, oh, and it's going to be raining and cold. So I got to pack today and figure out what I'm going to wear and how I'm going to, I'm sure it's going to be fine, but it's easy for my mind to be like, oh, there's a lot there that I'm not, that a lot of potentials for uncomfortableness. Speaking of uncomfortableness, man, my back is not doing well. I don't know if it's the same neck thing. It might be. I'm feeling twinges in my shoulder blade, which is very hard to not let that affect my mindset. So I'm giving all the reasons why I'm struggling with gratitude. So let me try to reframe it into gratitude. So I'm grateful that I'm aware enough of my body and my neck and my damaged in my body that I hopefully can try to avoid my back pain getting worse. So I'm grateful that I can try some traction today and try to stay off the computer. Although I do have to moving, I gotta be really careful about the rest of I gotta move all the plants in the house out of this room. But I am grateful that I'm aware enough of my limitations that I can hopefully try to get help. I'm grateful that all the things on my list are good, like the fact that I got to deal with my motorhome. I have a motorhome. That's awesome. I got to deal with selling my old car. I'm grateful that I've got that. Worst case scenario, it won't sell immediately, but it's all good. And I'm grateful that this retreat is going to have all sorts of opportunities to meet new people I don't know and see people that I do know that I like. And it's going to be wonderful. Good morning, Heidi. Heidi says, I'm grateful for my boys, my husband, and my sweet older Labrador, who is currently using me as a pillow and snoring away. Thanks, Heidi. Good share. Juan says, I am grateful for Hug Nation and all its gifts. Thanks, Juan. Good morning, Nick. Good to see you, my artist friend. Anyone else want to share any gratitude? I am I'm grateful that I don't think anything left in the Hugmobile that people could steal that I would be too upset about. So if I'm supposed to go after this, I'm going to go to the storage unit and do an inspection and see what kind of damage is there. So I'm grateful that I'm not that worried. The worst case scenario is it's been used as a bathroom. And yeah. Grateful that this time of year is so beautiful and it's not too hot. I love these kind of sunny but cooler days. I'm grateful for the technology to connect with you, and grateful for a practice that forces me to not get too spiraling down when my mind wants to make the case of negativity. So thank you for the inspiration. Any other gratitudes today before we hug and head off into our days and try to be love ambassadors, whether that be outwardly showing compassion to people or self-care for ourselves? Good morning, Esta. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday and happy May. May is a big day, big month. I'm grateful for May. Lisa's birthday is in May. My brother's birthday is in May. My birthday is in May. Lisa and I's anniversary is in May. So lots to celebrate this month for sure. And grateful that in a week, hopefully, our ceilings will be repaired. Thank you, Gerbot. And I think as hopefully this reframing is demonstrating that gratitude doesn't just cover up the struggle. Like I'm still not feeling awesome, but I'm not overwhelmed, and I know everything doesn't suck. I know that this day doesn't suck. I know that this day is not my favorite that I've had in a while, but it's going to be fine. So thanks, Gerbot. Gerbot also reminding us that it's Happy International Workers' Day. And good morning, Natasha. Hello to you in the slightly sunny Pacific Northwest. Natasha is grateful. Soft put in a notice at work for my move to New Mexico, and they told me to look into internal transfer before putting my notice in writing. Nice to have people on your side, I guess. Well, that's exciting. Transition, change. integration of homes and families. Awesome. Well, with that, wherever you are, let's give ourselves a hug and appreciate this moment, appreciate this day, appreciate our ability to find cone, even when sometimes we get overwhelmed with crap, knowing that there's always some cone, there's always good stuff, and there's always good people, and there's always opportunities, and there's always aspects of our health and aspects of the weather that are things that we can find to be grateful about. And how nice it is to have people that help us remember. So let's take a deep breath in and squeeze. On behalf of Grandpa Caleb and everybody here, thanks for being here today to share and celebrate some gratitude. End of June, coming up from Natasha, and good morning, Ginta. Thanks, Gerbot. I will see everyone next week. I will be offline until Tuesday morning, I believe. I think Tuesday morning when I will back be on a computer. So thanks for your understanding. Have a wonderful few days off. I hope you practice gratitude every day and let me know when I get back what you've noticed and that you've been grateful for. I'd love to hear it. Thanks, Razorblade. Thanks, everybody.